Random, what the fuck going on, y'all? What up, folk? How y'all living? What are we doing today? It is cold out here. I am not lying. Holy shit. It's a cold one in Victorville, y'all. Make sure you buckle up and motherfucking get your jackets up. I did not know it was gonna be this fucking cold. I got the glovies on. Check the drip. One of my favorite shirts. The laundry, so it's clean again. Then I threw on the Valabassa joints. With the Hoka Bokas. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all living? How y'all doing? Got my little Elski. You know what I'm saying? Wrote this shit yesterday and still got a chunky monkey. So talk to me. How we doing? Good morning. It's one in the mornings, man. I know it's a 3-hour difference for some of us. So if it's 8 here, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's about to be 12 o'clock other places. Shout out to my people from Sweden, Indonesia. We were in the building yesterday or the day before. Rocking hard, body curve. What? Roddy. But yeah, man. I'm outside. Try to do the best I could do. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking cold, though. I'll tell you that. But yeah, man, fucking like I said, Fetty Wap came home. He went right into the. That's what I don't like. I don't like how they working us, y'all. Like the shit is just not adding up. Like, and mind you, look, there's some women that never worked, so working is they working now. But I went to Dollar Tree or somewhere, and I seen some lady. She looked like she was about 70 something. Oh no, a gas station, Arco. And I'm like, yo, ma, you supposed to be retired. And she's like, God willing, one of the joints, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, it is wild that my old lady, and mind you, look, that old lady there, she taking up a job that some young cat could be, you know what I'm saying? Or in his 30s, 40s. But they trying to work us forever. And that is the epitome of slavery, because even slaves were able to get a house, or eventually, like they had indentured servants, which was like a 7-year joint. You put in 7 years work, and then you free out there. You know what I'm saying? They give you a crib, they land and shit. I mean, this is like the 1300s, but shit, still. The fuck changed. And yo, I seen one of the illest videos. I swear to God, I want to post. It was this Arabic guy, right? Arabic prince, some rich motherfucker, trillionaire nigga, right? He goes, he laughs, and the caption is like, I don't believe in taxes. And he laughs. He's like, I don't understand in the Western world how you guys fall for that. And I'm like, I never understood. Like, I'm just catching his drift. I don't know that other countries don't do taxes like us. I don't know that other countries get healthcare benefits, so much plethora, housing, and like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people that are raising rent are outsiders to that country. You know what I mean? Like, just greedy motherfuckers. But when he said that about the taxes, like, he's like, yo, think about it like this. 20, 30, 40, 50% sometimes your taxes, right? So you work he was like, yo, you work 6 months, the other 6 months is free 99, like you just working for free. Think about that, y'all. They are not paying us earned wages no more. And these motherfuckers are filthier rich than they were before. Yo, in my day, yo, when you heard somebody was a millionaire, you were like, wow, you were intrigued. What do they do? How did you get $1 million so quickly? Like, what maneuver you're doing? Now, motherfuckers, of course, I like, young cats getting to that money early. You did some Bitcoin shit, you got 1 million, whatever, soulless, whatever, coin you managed to, get your little fingers in. But damn, bro, ain't no reason for these motherfuckers to be billionaires and they did not attribute nothing to society. Like your money should have something according, like your name, your money, and then next to it says the things you're doing with that money for society. These motherfuckers like to hoard their money. All these old oligarchs or whatever you call them motherfuckers just be stashing, holding their money. Like, I don't like it, man. I do not like it. And these motherfuckers will print money to the end of time, lying to us. You owe that debt. That's why I feel motherfuckers that are like, I'm not gonna pay back Klarna or my credit card. You pay your debt first, then I'll pay mine. You've been milking us since look, I'm 43, so I've been around. My mom's been around longer, so she's been seeing them milking us for a long time. But at least she got through an era, the 70s, the 80s, of even the 90s was prosperity, man. As soon as 2001, them buildings went down, which somebody was like, yo, those are New York's economic buildings. They had mad paperwork. This is before we were doing implementations with a lot of computer stuff. We were just now putting a lot of things into systems. You know what I mean? So when those buildings went down, it literally gave a lot of folk a blank slate on their shit. A lot of these wealthy people, and there's something to. There's also something to the point of how the fuck mad Jewish people worked in the towers, but when you look at the names, it's not like they somehow all took off that day. Interesting. Yeah, Arabs got beef with Don't let them pull the cloth over your eyes like my shiesty, my niggas. You like my little fit? Yo, I'm one of those that dress. I'd rather be with a scarf. I got bad ears, so usually I have, remember them things, earmuffs? Remember them joints, y'all? W's for earmuffs, you heard? But yeah, man, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in my life, you know what I'm saying? So thanks for rocking with my journey. I appreciate everybody. I can't wait to motherfucking summertime. Look at them knuckles, my nigga. I put the beats on motherfuckers. But yeah, man, I can't wait to summertime. I can't wait to motherfucking feel that warm air, just be in shorts. Like, and it's funny because I'd rather it be cold than hot. Like I'll be out here in the hot, I'm gonna have to go inside because it's like, at least the cold I could, dress up appropriately. You can only wear so much nakedness. But what up, y'all? I got the Hoka Bokas on, you know what I'm saying? Most comfortable sneaker out there besides maybe Brooks Brothers, and you have a couple other joints that are like comfortable, you know what I mean? Yeezys was like so comfortable, and I also, please go to yeezy.whatever.com. It's Kanye's, that's his own, clothing line. He's not merged with anybody. He's not part of Nike, Adidas, any of those, huge, that motherfucking, what's that word when they monopolize, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that other shit I told you about, how most of the shit is under the same umbrella anyway. Adidas, Nike, all them niggas eat and have dinner together. They talk about the next product line, who's gonna take a loss so it looks like they eating, and then to like, yo, it's just manipulation, y'all. Just imagine when you already fucking 500 steps ahead of us, like how much easier it is to go and do life. You know what I mean? Why you think they got gated communities that, you know what I'm saying, you can't enter? But the funny thing is, like I always said this, if shit hits the fan, who's the people that guard those gated? It's just regular folk, just regular human niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go crazy like Luigi. You know what I'm saying? But like something has to give, man. I don't like how by the time I get older, they raise the fucking retirement age. As soon as I get older, fucking rent is, in thousands. My mother was paying for a 2 bedroom, 800, and then when it went to 850, that was a big discussion with the landlord, and she, you know what I'm saying, like for real, like for real, for real. Now they do they shit however they want. As soon as they get a tenant out the crib, good morning, Christine, what up? How you doing, ma? Good morning, good morning. It's one of them cold days over here, you know. But as soon as I get older, rent is out the rent is 2,000, 3,000. Yo, I seen a fucking video. Nice to see you too, mama. I seen a video. Listen to this, Christy. I seen a video where some lady was like, look at my $8,000 a month penthouse or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like condo. And I'm like, 8,000 a month? What are you doing? You could buy a house, like put that down. And like, how much? I know it's probably some OnlyFans shit or whatever, but it's like, and then you see, we'll have a video 3 months later of her crying, oh, where's my money, my finances and shit. You was paying 8,000 a month, thinking that, like, I know everybody wants to live in this lifetime the best they can. I understand that, but like, it's not. Oh, by the way, let me say what I gotta say. But like, thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Christy. But yo, the money ain't adding up no more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you got more people living in their cars than ever, like that wasn't a thing. Exactly. Yo, and then once you finish paying that, all you gotta do is pay the land tax. Another fucking hustle. Yo, Christy, go to worldstar.com. Worldstar, yeah. Yeah, Worldstar, right? Remember that when they used to fight, they used to be like, Worldstar. But long story short, there's a video with an Arabic man, and he's talking about how in other nations on the eastern side of the world, it's funny because I always think this was the east, but this is the west. They don't do taxes in other like countries. Like taxes is very new to people. And to think, yo, we're working all these months so they could tax us, and then we don't even know where the money goes. The roads still suck. Hospitals are closing. Teachers are underpaid. Our police departments are little. They close down firehouses every 2 seconds. Federal and state. Like, what's going on here? This don't even sound like healthy. You know what I mean? Like it don't sound. And then on top of this, they feed us not nonsense. Like, I keep telling people I love the fact that I'm like 43, because I remember a time my mother going into a store. In fact, she would be like, "Pa, we're gonna make spaghetti and meatballs. I need so and so." So she'll make a little list. I go to the store. No lie, if it was $5, that's why a lot of products used to be like $4.99, $3.90, like weird little eight, like, you know what I'm saying? And no tax. If it was $4, you gave $4. You didn't have to reach in your pocket for another dollar and then have 75 cents in your hand. Like it was literally. And then like, what's up with these what's going on? Yo, when you think about in the 90s to 2000, right? That plethora of years. Remember, in 1 year they make billions of like just every month, every week, they just making billions and billions of just taxpayers' money, right? Where's it going? Why is it more fucked up now when niggas are paying more? You got people in better jobs now. Like, there wasn't a streaming job, or I don't know, man. They just wilding with our money. I don't understand it anymore. I don't like how, like I said you know, you see older people in the industry more. That shouldn't be a thing. They should be home retired. If not, find a state. It used to be Florida. There's land all over. Start building just 50 story units, and it's just for old folk, and they have rent stabilization. Once you're over 60, your rent becomes stabilized. Or find a unit for you to put me in that is like 500, and then let's say you get 2,000 a month a check, 500 rent, 1,500 to live, maybe give your grandkids whatever, buy some compra, and then boom. But they don't do it that way. They do it where that old man has to pay 2026 prices of rent, so that his little 2,400 $2,000 check he gets is doing nothing. And back in the day, 2,000 was nasty. 1,000 a week, or bi-weekly, was just, you was on top of the world. I shouldn't see videos where people are making six figures and they are broke. I shouldn't see that. I shouldn't see couples, one man makes 200, the woman makes 300, combined total of 500 after taxes. They're like, we can't pay the crib. Like, what? 500? Yo, they're making it, and I don't like how, all of us think the same shit. We're like, yo, they're gonna make it a norm. Like, they're gonna raise the price and lower it and raise it again and then lower it, so we think it's lowered, but it's still double raised. Like, it's a shenanigan, man. Everything gets taxed. Yo, have a good one. I just wanted to do a little quick joint anyway. It's cold as ice, but yeah, Christy, have a good one. Want to stop in? Of course. I know it's a Saturday. Everybody probably sleepy town or doing shit. So I'm gonna do a later one, I promise. But yo, have a good day. 2026. I hope it's blessed for you. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy the rest of your day. Later, mama. You be good. But thanks for rocking with the kid. I always appreciate your time. You know how that go. But yeah, man. I know I'm talking my lingo, but it's like, fuck. We gotta figure something out. Like, we gotta get some smart minds together and start, I don't know, like, just, I don't know what to do. Like your first thing is revolution, go to, like, but that is don't, and it don't work the same way. Like, when they did January 6th, and when Trump didn't win, they wilded out and shit. A lot of them niggas got slapped on the wrist. If we do it this time and wild out, motherfuckers going to jail a long time. They probably throw you to Guantanamo and shit. But yeah, man, Fetty Wap came home, Trap Queen. You heard? Like, shout out to him, man. I hope, what I'm saying, motherfuckers get to his paper. He don't got to do nothing illegal, and just everything goes proper. You know what I'm saying? Because they making these rappers and celebrities do wild illegal shit just to keep up with the Joneses. It's like that regular rap check and celebrity check ain't the same. It really ain't. Meanwhile, you be seeing, wow, they just purchased this, Warner Brothers for $65 billion. You're like, what? How they playing with so much money in front of us, like laughing, and meanwhile giving us crumbs? That's why I be telling people, yeah, somebody like, yo, I got $1 million. Yeah, that's crumbs, my nigga. To the money they playing with, $1 million on, who, what I'm saying, if Orange Juice is gonna sell today, or it's like Trading Places, y'all. Go watch that movie with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. It's funny as hell to me, and real. You know how, yo, I finished Stranger Things, man. Yo, can we all, yo, that's another thing I don't understand. Like, they don't like us, meaning, like, you got a show that's kind of okay. The shit goes 7, 8 seasons, and then you got a hit. They gonna keep grossing that moolah. But boom, 5 seasons, nigga. And remember, each season took like 2 years in between, or a year. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want it to end. I love the fact that they had a show that had these kids literally grow, almost like Harry Potter, like movies like that, when they have these kids and they grow together. It's pretty cool. But you know what I'm saying, I don't want to see a documentary 15 years from now and, yeah, it was the worst time ever, man. So shout out to Stranger Things. I hope they get some acting gigs. You know the wildest thing, Lucas. You know the black actor. He said something on his Twitter or something. He was like he said after once the show ends, he's gonna delete his social media, Instagram or something, and he's gonna start giving his life to the Lord. And when he said that, I was like, I didn't just take it like, I read between the lines. I'm like, yo, that's wild for Lucas to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I was you gotta admit that's trauma. Like all those, how many episodes they got those kids crying, just crying out there. That's not healthy to cry, and then that's acting. It's not like they really crying over, they somebody died and shit. They crying over, cut. I need another one, and I think it'll bug you out. You know what I'm saying? That fake lying, crying. I don't know. Acting is a tough gig. I know a lot of us can act. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is wild as hell. But shout out to Stranger Things, man. Season 5 ended well. It was cool as hell. It left you on the cliffhanger. Did she die? Did Elle, journey off to look like Greenland or somewhere? Ireland, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere just it looked beautiful. But I hope it ended like that, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mike. Everybody was a cool baby, liked what's his name? Dustin, cool character, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to that whole show was it was a good one, you know what I mean? Now you got me on Google like shows that are like Stranger that like I saw Sweet Home already. It's like some Asian joint that's kind of lit. But I don't know, there was something about the nostalgia of it. And then the Easter eggs, yo. Shorty looked like the in Goonies when tied up my man. You know what I mean? When they tied up the brother. That outfit was the same. It looked like the same outfit I was wearing. You know what I mean? Peep these Easter eggs. Shorty was at like Rambo. They had, man, I love the nostalgia. They talked about Back to the Future, motherfucking Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? Shorty looked like Dorothy with the shit was nasty. Yo, they threw Easter eggs galore in that fucking show, yo. I love when video games do it too, you heard? Say dollar random. We are outside. We just chilling. We lounging. You know what I'm saying? All right, what up, my peoples? Whoever's in here. You know what I'm saying? I can't really tell. My numbers be flagrant. It always says 0, but then people be talking. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but yeah, man. I wish everybody a good one. You know how them vibes go. Football, the Bears. Wanted the Bears to do their damn dizzle. Playoffs are looking crumptious. You know what I mean? Sorry, Giants. Sorry, not Eagle fans. Giant fans and Cowboy fans. You guys are out of here. Maybe you get the good draft next time. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on. Basketball. My man, let me tell you, 33 points off the bench. LaMelo Ball. My man Melo, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". So let me tell you, he comes off the bench. First move he does is he's going to the basket, stops. The dude jumps easy. Boop. Give me that too. Then you know how hit. My man release is one of the quickest releases. You got Steph, you got Caitlin Clark, but there's a couple people they release. Even the other ball. That shit is like nasty. Trae Young. The way they just, you know what I'm saying? It's so fucking wild, bro. Basketball is one of the illest sports. Somebody asked me the other day, which is one of your funnest or illest sport. I went football. You know what I mean? Just because of the contact and, the ill plays. But following is basketball, bro. Basketball, when AI hit Jordan, let me tell you, let me bring you back, y'all. Hold on. Random, ladies and gentlemen. The year is 1997. The Philadelphia 76ers are playing the Chicago Bulls. I believe they were at Chicago. I could be wrong. Few seconds left. They come down the court. They give AI the ball. AI does one of them joints with the head. Then he hits Jordan. Whew. Yo, Jordan went. Then AI hits him once. Jordan goes this way. Yo, by the time Jordan gets his foot back, AI brought it back and then hit him again. Woof! My man went cuckoo. AI stops, pulls up. But if you follow battle rap, look up Murder Mook. Murder Mook had one of his early battle raps. He goes, y'all niggas was so goofy, right? He goes, y'all went crazy because AI hit Jordan with the cross, right? But y'all always forget that Jordan scored 35 and still won that game. Some ill line, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. AI crossing him, you know what I'm saying? I used to love Grant Hill. Grant Hill was nasty. Tracy McGrady. Yo, look up Tracy McGrady. He had a game where the other team was up by like 20 something. Fourth quarter, Tracy goes bonkers. Give me the ball. 3. Give me the ball. Coming to the hoop. Boom. Boom. 3. I think the nigga scored the last 30-something points and some wild shit. It's like, yo, and won the game. Shout out to Tracy McGrady. Let's not forget him. Yo, you know what team I wanted to win? Let me tell you. The Raptors. Let me tell you the secret sauce right there. The Raptors, B. The Raptors, they have Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, some other, a couple other cool little niggas. I think, no. But yo, when Vince Carter and Tracy were on the same, I swear, I thought they were going to win. Yo, Vince Carter used to, remember when he's the one that started the dunk with the elbow in it. Y'all understand that, right? If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Message, motherfucking Vince Carter was the first motherfucker to put his joint all the way through. Wham! That's how high he jumped. Woof, woof. Yo, Vince Carter, I forgot the year, maybe 2003, 4, dunk contest, annihilated. That my man was just diabolical that year. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Vince Carter. He actually ended his career right, too. He played for a while, you know what I'm saying? Not that many injuries, even though you would think, high jumping and shit is bad for your knees and shit. We'll see. Let's see him now, you know what I'm saying? I hope he's good, though. Vince Carter was one of them ones, man. And, like, he always gave, I love players that give, 150%. Like, I've been watching one of my favorite basketball players, Ja Morant, and I don't know if it's because he wanted to get traded or something, but he be coming down the court like, yo, how they paying you, B? But yeah, man, shout out to basketball. I loves my shit. It's fucking cold as ice. Let's put the shiesty on. We outside. What the fuck going on, y'all? Y'all want to see that beautiful background? Peak game. Yeah, blue skies out that motherfucker. Congratulations. So what up, everybody? I know y'all in the building. I know we watching. Say we outside, nigga. We doing what the fuck we wanna. Smoking marijuana. But yeah, man, we outside. We loving this. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy shit going on. Yo, look, they got this ill picture of Donald Trump. It looked like he got a fade and some curly with a diamond earring and shit. Yo, Trump, get that haircut, you heard? But yeah, man, football. We got football in corner. The playoffs are looking scrumptious. Tell me who you think is gonna win. I like the Bears, but I want Aaron Rodgers. I want the Steelers. Like I love those underdog stories. You know what I mean? Like 43-year-old, whatever he is. You know what I'm saying? It got fucking my man Tom Brady talking about coming back. You heard? Yo, as long as you got the motherfuckers blocking you, and you still got your arm, yo, quarterback is one of the illest positions. You know what I mean? Shout out to quarterbacks. But yeah, Antonio Brown dealing with his nonsense. Yo, that man always be wilding, don't he? Remember that shit? Yo, he went to some event. Antonio Brown, ex-football player. I think he played for the Patriots and the Raiders. But long story short, he's at some event and somebody tried to rob his jewelry. And yo, I didn't even know Antonio Brown has that dun-dun-dun. He pulled, boop, 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 boop. And then he was chilling in the party like like nothing happened. So the cops came and he went through that. I don't know what happened to that case, but Antonio Brown be wild. I don't know if it's drugs or you know what I'm saying. I don't know what it is. It's just energy. That's why some people are just hype. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, what's going on? Everybody talk to me. What time it is? How y'all living? Is it cold like it is over here? I'm in Cali too. West Coast. But yeah, man. Peep the you wanna see the Hoka Jokers? Peep the Hokas. Look at my little tree right here. And mind you, y'all, look, this is a quick little lesson. You come over here and you talk to, hey, what's up? You good? You good, Pop? You need some water later? I got you. I got you, man. You gotta talk to your trees, you heard? These motherfuckers listen. There was a study that had this scientist, he used to play rock music to one plant and then he would play like Beethoven to the other plant. And the plant that had that loud frequency music, it like withered away man quicker. And the other plant was like, whoop, blossom, lovely, woo, what's up? How y'all living? We outside, outside. But yeah, man, I hope everybody doing good. It's 9 o'clock, just chilling, and it's fucking cold. But I'm gonna come back later, rock with the kid. I appreciate everybody. Say dollar, we out of here. Peace.